this app here that I'm going to show you would be the reason that I would upgrade my tablet or phone to a Tegra 3 processor and to
Mm.
as much RAM as possible.
I'm scared a
Even
little
on
bit.
my, yeah, if you're gonna buy a tablet, you might want to wait if you're into gaming. This is called On Live,
Oh
and
yeah.
it basically, they've had it on the computer where they use some back end, and then kind of like Dor said, I heard about this months ago too, and I never knew if they would have the back end to support it. Um, let alone I never imagined that they would get it out to tablets. But here it is, and it's running on my tablet now. But basically what it is they play the games, or they run the applications on their end, and they stream the game to your device.
Hmm.
So your device doesn't need a ton of graphics processing power; it just needs enough to play video, basically, right?
Yeah, play video but it's going to take some though, because you still got to do the controls, and the back and forth has to be fairly quick.
Yeah, all the
Uh,
processing or majority of the processing is done before it gets pushed out to
Oh.
your device.
All the processing, I can tell you, gets done. What you need on your end is from you to them as little lag as possible. So what they do is they honestly build up server farms in highly populated areas especially, but they try to make sure everybody is as close as possible to these server farms so that lag from your house to them is as short as possible. And then they basically just stream the desktop, like imagine, if you will, stream the desktop of the computer replaying the game down to you. So all that is coming down to you is just video, straight video.
Right. Now, how has this been working out? I mean, what are the reviews like on it?
Well, I haven't read any reviews. I can only say what I've done firsthand. It's a little laggy for me, and I don't know if it has to do with I'm on a tablet, a Tegra 2 tablet with Wi-Fi.
Well,
in the
Wi-Fi
house.
can't be good, yeah.
What about
Yeah.
even just the OnLive box and the OnLive service in general? Are people liking it?
I'm not sure.
Because I've heard
I
the
think-
idea on a couple tech shows, before they came out, and there was some skepticism, but I wanted it to work, but I haven't heard anything whether it worked or not, or was working out or not.
It can
Yeah,
it can use improvement.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
Basically.
quite there yet, but the concept is really cool.
it's very smart.
Unfortunately, the price of set-top boxes and video gaming devices has dropped so much that this would have been if gaming machines like say PS3 and Xbox are still $500 a piece, then maybe this would be great for somebody to hook up to their TV, even off a tablet with an HDMI cord to your television, so you don't have to buy a whole dedicated box
Right,
for that.
right.
But the thing is
Well-
that the prices have come down on Xboxes and things.
Well, you can buy a standalone device that's about the size of a phone and connect that to your TV. You can run it on your browser in Mac and Windows. I'm not positive about Linux now that I think about it. I can tell you, my buddy who worked for a game company who told me this was complete crap and it will never be successful. It's glorified telnet, and they'll never have enough power. They'll never have a bandwidth to make this thing capable. Lives in Baltimore City. That's the first caveat. He lives in an extremely major metropolitan area. He says, this is all I play now.
Really?
He says 360 sucks. PS3 sucks. The games are too expensive. They're easy to damage. Red ringing of death. PlayStation has its own overheating problems. He says, I will never play them again.
So he's on live for life.
He's on live because he's in a major metropolitan area, which, i.e., his lag time is not a lot. He isn't playing it on Android. I didn't know it existed on Android. He has an iPhone. But he is playing it on his computer. He basically has a beast of a box that he used to play Crisis on. Now he's playing on live on, and he has the HDMI going to his TV set, and he has a wireless controller. But he said he had to get, I believe, RF, not Bluetooth, because the lag from the controller to the computer was better or different, one versus the other.
Wow.
And plus, they do have those those adapters, I think, to use a regular Xbox on a Windows machine too.
Right.
A regular wireless Xbox controller. That would
Sweet.
work pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, for Android, it's new. Some of the games, as far as Android's concerned, are not playable on my tablet until I do get, like Dor said, a Bluetooth controller.
Really?
Some of them just don't. A lot of them have the touch thing here to move back and forth, and your buttons are over here.
That's pretty cool.
But some of them, I think it was Dirt 3 I downloaded. No, it was a Dirt 3. Some game I downloaded would not let me. Oh, I take it back. It was Saints Row 3, which Saints Row the Third is out on live, but I had to have a controller connected to use it.
This is really neat idea.
What's really
I think.
nice is they give you a half an hour demo of each of these full these games.
Wow.
To check it out before you buy it. It's beautiful.
How much is the service?
It's free.
Yeah, the service
you
is
got to
free.
buy the games though.
Right.
Gotcha.
And like, let's say a Assassin's Creed Revelations, I'm thinking still a fairly new game. I could be wrong. $49 versus the $60 on the other systems, and like Saints Row the Third, $6.99.
No,
Batman.
that's for trial.
Coolness. I love this.
That's not for the full game though. You do the $6.99. I think that might be for 30 days. But the game is still $49.99. But I will note that if you go out online, there are right now, and I don't know how long this lasts, some codes that I've found that'll give you half off of games.
Wow.
I really like this, man. You could play your games anywhere. It's way better than Xbox.
Yeah, and I can tell you,
it's cool. I think it might be, it might get some legs. I really do. It's neat.
Yeah, I can safely say for kids, me speaking as when I was a kid, 5-day trial is all I need. I'd pound right through that thing.
Door today, that's all I need. Honestly, I like to see the video effects of a game, and then I'm done with them. I've never been one to play a game all the way through. I just love to see the graphics and how far they've come and what's new, things like that.
Right.
Maybe the thing that's holding them up now would be the games library on that.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's what they got to get, and they are winning over some publishers. I mean, they have games with real names on there, but until we have Duke Nukem 3D. Oh wait, no, that sucked. Duke Nukem Forever. Oh no, wait, that sucked. Skyrim or something like that.
I think that game that I brought up earlier would be if there's any game I was going to actually try and play would be Saints Row the Third.
Really,
it's comical, crazy.
Really,
it's amazing. If you get a chance to watch a review of that game, it's just hilarious.
You got to check it out. Now this works on the Droid X2. Works on Jose's Galaxy S2. I don't have anything that'll run this, do I? I don't think so. Oh no,
your computer
Evo 4G. I can run it too.
There you go.
So we can all play. Awesome. That's killer, Eric. Thanks for bringing it.
Yep.
Jose, what do you have for us tonight?
All right, I put a link right there in the chat room. It'll probably be better for you to show the pictures there. The first one that I want to talk about is this one called Anti-Paper Notes, and it's pretty much like a notepad, and it allows you to draw or freehand write or whatever. But it's actually pretty cool because you probably won't be able to see here. Nah, it's not going to be good. It'll be better if you do it on your... Show the pictures that are on the website there.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It
pull
didn't
it
look
up.
bad, Jose.
But you know what? I didn't have enough time to set up my secondary camera here. The thinness of the lines that you can draw are so far they're the thinnest that I've ever seen on any app that you can freehand write and all that. And it's pretty cool. And you could do highlighting. You could do, of course, freehand writing. You can draw. It has different types of different sizes of pencils.
Really cool.
And pens.
Yeah, the resolution looks like it's pretty intense.
It is. I have I don't know if you'll be able to see here. I was messing around with one here. Nah, you really can't see, but I was just messing around with the thin lines and everything.
Yeah, we can see.
And the highlighter, and it's just, I don't know, it's really, really thin lines.
And you're drawing them with your finger.
Yeah, you can do it with your finger. I mean, I can, I still have the thin pencil right here.
Is that your Galaxy Tab 8.9?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah, I still, you know what? I'll tell you later what I did.
Uh-oh.
But that's it for that app right there. I think It's just on a tablet. They have an HD one and a regular one, but so far from the ones I've tried, this is by far the thinnest. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell you this. I wrote something here because you could zoom up, kind of like you could zoom in with Photoshop and all that. Let's see if I can get you to see it. You see those little tiny letters right? Where are they? Right there.
Yeah, making them out a little bit.
Yeah, okay. It's tiny. It's like it fits in my fingernail, and they're actual it's actual letters. It's actually something I wrote because you could zoom up and then you can write while it's magnified, and then you can
they zoom in again.
Yeah, zoom in, zoom out again, or like regular, and then they're tiny.
Wow.
So,
Well,
pretty
super quick, Jose. In the description of this app, it says, "Do not install this version. This is a legacy version. It will not receive updates." And they give you a link to another version. It looks like the exact same app.
I think it's the HD one, but let me tell you the bad thing about it. Now that you reminded me, I was going to mention it and I forgot. The bad thing about this one is the license is for one install only. So they specifically tell you, if you have a rooted phone or you like to do ROMs, do not install this app because you're going to have to buy it again when you reinstall another
How much is it?
It's $6.99, I believe it was.
Like that. I mean, what if all the developers started doing that?
I don't like that either.
No, this is the first time I see it, but it was just terrible then.
Yeah, that's not good.
The HD one, actually, it doesn't even say. Let me see. I think in the menu.
It looks like it's free.
It's free, but there's a thing to buy the full one. Go ahead and continue, and when I find it, I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
I gotta agree. When I was, I think it must be a geek thing about the zooming in. When I used to do AutoCAD, and I would hide things. If I was like drawing a car, I would hide words and stuff in a lug nut on the top of a lug nut inside of a car to zoom it out, and then nobody would ever know it was there, but it would have my little signature or something buried way down in there.
That's awesome. All right, I guess it's my turn. I actually have something I didn't tell you guys about. It's not really that special. I just want to show you something sitting in my living room.
Oh,
and what?
I'm happy you got pants on. Go ahead. Sorry.
Let's see if the webcam works. Check. You see that giant TV there?
Wow.
That's pretty giant.
It's just sitting on a blanket in my living room. It's a 62-inch, 5-year-old Mitsubishi DLP TV, but it's 62 inches. I went to.
I was wondering how it was sitting there. That makes sense.
I went to throw something out the other day, and this was sitting next to my dumpster. So I called Lalo, and he helped me bring it in. And I powered it on. It just needs a lamp. They sell a lamp for $70 on online. I mean, the lamp light came on, so I'm assuming it's the lamp. I got to verify. But even if it didn't, I used to have one of these TVs, and it broke because the capacitors blew. I went and fixed the caps, and I got it fixed. So I figured the caps were blown on this thing, but I think somebody threw it out just because of the lamp. And that's a nice thing to find next to your dumpster.
Yeah, when you're that close to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, it's easy to throw out a big TV and replace it.
I know, this is in great condition, but the only problem is the reason... No, I didn't go try to throw something out. The reason I checked at my dumpster is because I think a pipe in my sprinkler system for my whole townhouse complex here was spewing water out. So I wanted to go see what the sound was. There was a pipe spewing water out right next to my dumpster all over this TV.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I was so mad. It's like, you find this treasure and it's just getting soaked in front of your face, and so it looks like some wetness got under the screen. So I gotta dry it out somehow. I'm so pissed about that. Anyway, what do you want for free? What I want to do is make a quick announcement. If anybody, this is kind of like the commercial time for Podnutz. If anybody has not seen the new page at Podnutz, it's podnutz.com/deals. It's a page I set up for you guys who are interested in buying some of the Podnutz products we've been talking about and advertising, and you want them at a discount. I talked to all the creators of these products, and they all agreed to give a discount to the Podnutzians, as you guys sometimes like to call yourselves. And so if you go to podnutz.com/deals, you could find some products there that you might be interested in and get them at a discount. And remember, if you do buy anything on that page, it's actually helping to support Podnutz. Also, one thing that's I'm pretty excited about that I started is called the Podnutz Hot List. It's an email list. You could sign up right on the homepage of Podnutz or also at podnutz.com/deals. Another reason to go there. And what it is basically you're going to get exclusive discounts on other products I'm trying to talk to creators about and see if they could give us some